The director of Sardauna, a drama play, Professor Ahmed Yerima, says the historical story of the first premier Northern Nigeria, late Sir Ahmadu Bello, is imperative to the 2023 general elections. He urged the viewers who watched the play to emulate the philosophy and virtues of late Sir Ahmadu Bello to ensure hitch-free and peaceful 2023 general elections.
Especially now that we are going towards 2023, an election is coming, Sardauna becomes very important and very relevant, because most of the Gamgee philosophy and theories which we discuss in the play are those theories that you will find that even the North still continues to think about, and Nigeria itself has started to look at and examine it. And I think also there were some recordings by BBC and those that misrepresented him and didn't quite understand who he was. And so I wanted to look at him critically and also say, this is the man. We've killed him, so what else? If we were to judge him, how would we judge him?
Mr. Joseph Edgar, the producer of the play and the executive chairman, Duke of Somalu Productions, said that the play was used as a strong vehicle to demonstrate the contributions of late Sir Ahmadu Bello to national unity and development.
We're trying to retell historical stories, do you get me now? We hope that will inspire a new wave in Nigeria. You can see what's happening now in the country, where people are beginning to ask for competence, do you get, as against all of those other narrow things, you know. So these are all contribution to that push, you know, where we try to tell these historical stories, do you get, of great iconic Nigerians who fought for Nigerian unity, do you get, and using theater, you know, as a strong vehicle. So Sardauna just happens to be the latest in that series.
In his remarks, Alhaji Abubakar Umar, the Director General, Sir Ahmadu Bello Memorial Foundation, described late Sir Ahmadu Bello as an embodiment of all virtues.
It is difficult in one moment, you know, to say everything about the Sardauna, because the Sardauna is an embodiment, is a total embodiment of all the good virtues that you can think of. During the First Republic, you know, when, you know, he lived his life, he saw the seed of good governance, which up till now we have not been able to replicate.
Alhaji Hussein Agai, the President, Northern Youth Council of Nigeria, described the late Sir Ahmadu Bello as an Iroko tree that was useful to the society.
The life and death of the Premier of Northern Nigeria, he have led a great legacy into the aspiration, into the yearning, the agitation, and even the advocacy of Northern Nigeria and Nigeria at whole. Many people today are beneficiaries of the late Sir Ahmadu Bello in terms of education, in terms of diplomatic relationship, in terms of the westernization between Nigeria and British and other multinational countries. For we will say late Sir Ahmadu Bello is a great Iroko tree that have built leaves, and these leaves have grown fruits, and these fruits become useful to the society and the entire international community and the world at large.
Senator Sheikh Hussaini said late Sardauna of Sokoto had lived an exemplary life, a life of dignity, honor, integrity, and selfless service to humanity.
What has been done today is something that is commendable, and I believe that every Nigerian who is opportune to watch this drama will be able to know the scale, the depth, the gravity of what has happened in the crisis just after the independence of Nigeria. The political class of today have a lot to learn with what has happened in the past. When history is rekindled, it teaches us lessons. And when we use such lessons, it prevents us from repeating those mistakes. There is no doubt about it. Most of the problem we face as a nation today emanated or originated from the crisis we faced just immediately after our independence.
Sardauna mazakari ne Ahmadu Bello Sardauna yayo belekin Najeriya yara manya maza da mata ya rage kowa